Well, I'm honored to be here and to have this opportunity to address your viewing audience.
Well, I'm glad that you decided to come out. I know you have a lot to share. And I want you to get the ball rolling. I know you want the people to know a little bit about you, your legal background. You've been a resident here in the city of Chicago for some time. Just give us a little brief overview, and then we'll get right down to the core issues.
Well, that's a bit difficult being an attorney. We have the
Right.
gift of gab.
Right.
But to be succinct with that, I'm JOANNE Guillemette, candidate for Circuit Court Judge. I'm running countywide for the upcoming Democratic primary. And as you stated, this is a very important election cycle because it is a presidential election year. And I'd like to encourage as many persons as possible to come out to vote, and especially for the judges, because we do determine their quality of life or whether they even have life, depending on the circumstances that present themselves to us as we would sit in a court situation. Myself, I was born in Little Rock, Arkansas, moved here as a toddler, attended undergraduate at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign, attended law school at the University of Houston in Houston, Texas. I have a young son of a marriage, and he's so precious. He's a special needs child and now a young man, and he has been such a blessing to me. And it's through my efforts as a parent and as a wife that I became very sensitive to the needs of families, and I focused so much of my career as a teacher, social worker, and as an attorney on family issues, in particular on children's issues. And that brought me a great deal of gratification. And I found that over the many years, I was able to help others resolve their issues, especially in a court situation. I was able to help them realize the resolution that they wanted in a case. And I felt that becoming a judge would be a natural transition in my efforts to help others to have a better quality of life, especially in their home situation, because that's the nucleus of all that we are. It's our family life. And I want to continue that effort on the bench.
Now, you say you worked in human services, children and family type
Children and family services.
So which came first? Was it the law career, or was it that you were involved in children and family services and helping people that you saw that pursuing a law career may be a good adjunct to doing that type of work so you could further assist people?
Mm-hmm. Well, I did a little bit of teaching very early on in my career, and then I became a social worker for Illinois Department of Children and Family Services, investigating child abuse and neglect, and also licensing foster homes, adoptive homes. I was very pleased to be able to help find homes for children who had been removed from their parents and over a long period of time found themselves without the permanency that they needed. So it was very rewarding as a social worker to either reunite the child with their own families or to find a permanent adoptive home for those children.
Okay.
And it was in that setting that I became exposed to the courtroom and what would be brought out through the legal interventions in situations like that. And I felt that I could do even more good as an attorney.
Okay. So you practice law, and now you said you want to pursue a judgeship.
Yes.
So running countywide, we're going to try to give you as much help as possible here, talking success, getting the word out on different social medias. You do have your website. It'll come back up on the page. It's guillemette4judge.com. And you may want to get a pencil and paper. I always appeal to our viewers to get a pencil and paper, turn on a VHS cassette. Some people got the T-Bowls and these other recording devices, and share this information with your friends, because we're more or less on in pursuit of empowering people with knowledge about the importance of selecting and electing the correct judges. Many of them get appointed and then they have to run, and it's just so it's frustrating to see over the years good people that we need, the type of people we need on the bench, sometimes don't prevail because people don't go all the way through the ballot. And then they go before the bench and have experiences with people that they wonder, how did these people even get on the bench? You know, we're not going to get into that. That's our personal thing. But we talked about integrity, and there was some other key words that when I was looking at your website that stood out.
Experience.
Experience.
And I'd like to expound on that. I have been an attorney for over 25 years. I'm licensed in 4 jurisdictions: Illinois, Texas, New York, and D.C. It was my intention to prepare myself fully for this aspiration, and I have practiced in state and federal courts, handling civil and criminal matters, and as I mentioned, in several jurisdictions. And I found the area that prepared me best, I believe, for circuit court judge position, which is your trial level, is the actual hearings that I participated in as a prosecutor, as an assistant city attorney, as an assistant state's attorney, and as an assistant attorney general. And most valuable was the private practice that I enjoyed both in Illinois and in Texas.
So as a circuit court judge and you're running countywide, does that mean that you could probably end up in Skokie or Rolling Meadows or Bridgeview, 26 in California, Markham, or downtown?
We all have our preferences, but the court system is vast and the needs are tremendous.
Because those are the like the outline. Some people just think it's 26 in California or downtown, but you got, like I mentioned, Bridgeview and Skokie and Rolling Meadows.
Well, the placement,
and Maywood, I think, also.
Placement may not be one of my pure choice if I should be elected as a judge, but wherever I would serve, it would be an honor, because it would be the people who had placed me there through the election process, and I would do all that I can to restore the integrity in the judiciary through the administering of justice, as I would see it, by listening to the laws, listening to the facts and applying the laws to those facts. And as I said, on many occasions, doing so without any political influence or fear of criticism.